I'm Paul Ross. Welcome back to my vlog. I'm back with Nick Tattooed Freak.
Howdy.
Hey, before we go any further, I want you to know we're going to be doing a raffle for a chance to win a ghillie suit. That is a medium to a large.
Ooh.
Well, that kind of leaves you out, doesn't it, Nick?
It's a bad guy thing, isn't it?
No, it has to do with height.
Oh, yeah.
Height!
I should have known.
There it is. Okay, so I'll have a picture up of the ghillie suit. It'll run for 2 weeks. Good luck. Okay, today we're going to talk about our last hunting trip. I can't believe it's already been a
deer
week.
hunting trip.
Deer hunting trip.
Right,
We don't
last
want
month.
to talk about the last hunting trip.
'Cause
Did
it
not
sucked.
go very well. Yeah. Squirrel.
Tough little bastards.
Yep. Well, yours was. I just missed.
That's enough on that trip.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk about the last deer hunting trip that we were in. We were in the deer shack.
Yes, we was.
We got out there about what time, Nick?
Cold 30.
It was very cold. So we were sitting there for maybe an hour and a half
Freezing.
to death.
Almost.
Close. Half to death.
I'll go with that.
Okay. For about an hour and a half,
I'll give it that.
and a doe.
Yes.
About 110 yards out.
Correct.
And the shot that was going to have to be made was through some extremely thick brush.
Yes. Yes, it was.
You could barely see the doe.
But you could tell it was there.
You could see it.
It was still a safe shot.
He took the shot
Yes, I did.
looking through, and it was like just a perfect little hole going all the way through.
Line of sight.
Phenomenal shot. You could definitely see the deer.
Right.
We knew what was behind it.
Right.
He takes this shot, and I'm thinking it's going to hit one of these branches, and it's going to veer off.
30-06, they don't veer.
It didn't veer with 180 grain.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't see, when he made the shot, I didn't see a single twig move.
Just a branch, not a twig.
I didn't see a branch move. Phenomenal shot.
Thank you.
Gotta say it.
I was thinking epic, but I'll go with phenomenal. I
Or
like phenomenal
epic.
better.
Okay. Phenomenal.
I like it.
There it is.
Which is better than epic.
She went how far? 5 yards?
If that.
Down.
Down.
Down. We waited about,
That long.
I'm not saying 15 minutes.
I'm waiting.
You were pretty hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hyped. It was a great shot. We waited maybe 10 minutes.
Which is usually not a good thing.
No.
But
So-
it happens.
Yeah, oh, sure. So we went out and checked,
Yeah, there she was.
poked her with a stick.
It was a branch.
Branch. I guess we should say branch. And, yeah, down. Great harvest.
Yep.
Okay, so we drag back. Well, I should say you drug it back
He laughed.
part of the way.
Most of it.
So we get back, and he goes ahead and field dresses it, and I took the scent pads off the hind legs.
What are scent pads? Why
Scent
would they
pads are on the inside of the hind legs,
And they're used for it.
and, well, it's to attract male deer.
What do they smell like?
Well, I just really can't get myself to put it up on my nose. But thanks,
blame
Nick, for asking. I went ahead and took the scent pads off, went down range, down just past where I had my pee wick. A pee wick has doe urine in it, and you unravel it. It's on a wick and hung from a tree.
Most people call them urine wicks.
Well, I sometimes call them piss wicks.
I like that better.
I do too. And I was trying to be kind of politically correct anyway. So,
Trying.
Went ahead and went down range, went past that, rubbed one on one tree, set it up in the tree, went across the trail, rubbed it on another tree, set it up in the tree, went back to the deer shack, and we were not being overly quiet.
No, I can't say we was.
No. Both pretty hyped up about that great shot.
But we was rattling and grunting.
We were. Doing a lot of grunting off the grunt call. Nick had a great set of antlers, and he was doing the rattle thing. I'm not very good at the rattle thing.
Wasn't even trying. He was scared.
Nick's good.
We're working on that.
Nick's good. I'm okay with the grunt, though.
Yes.
I'm okay with the grunt call. We had been back in the deer shack for maybe 30 minutes.
I was thinking closer to an hour.
Maybe an hour.
Call it 45 minutes.
We'll call it 45. We'll split the difference.
48.
Okay. 48 minutes.
And a half.
So anyway, we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden something catches me out of the corner of the eye.
Yep.
I reach over, I tap him, and I go, buck. And anybody who knows me, Nick definitely knows,
Yes.
I'm blind. I don't see very well.
Yeah, he does.
So I told him, I said, count the points. The county in which we live in, we have to have, before we can harvest a buck, it has to have 4 points, at least 4 points on one side of the rack. So Nick tells me, oh, that is a solid 8.
Yep.
Solid 8. This thing came in so majestic, cuts the corner, going straight for those scent pads over next to the piss wick, and he is broadside.
Yep.
Right between two trees, and he turns. All the vitals were right between that tree, those two trees.
Yep.
Not gonna lie to you, I was shaking.
Yes, she was.
Yes,
That's first all buck fever.
first buck ever
You
that
had.
I had been actually zeroed in on like that, other than the 8 point that I let go during bow season because I couldn't see the brow tines.
Because he's blind.
Because I'm blind. Okay, so anyway, the deer turns, looks at us. I make the shot. It jumps up. I was pretty sure I hit it. He was for positive that I hit it.
Correct.
Ran away from us. I was kind of concerned that maybe with the shaking that I was doing, and I'm not a bad shot with no longer than I've been shooting.
Right. Decent.
I'm a pretty good shot. I was a little concerned with the way that I was shaking that maybe I'd pulled my shot and hit one of the trees. He all along he says, no, you got it.
Seen the hit.
We went, followed it, tracked it,
Yep.
found it maybe 50 yards past where I shot it.
Yeah. Took us about a half hour to find it.
It did. And
The ditch was throwing us
the
off.
ditch was throwing us off really badly. There's a lot of sinkholes, things like that around this ditch. That's the weirdest thing I've ever
Which
seen.
is what we'll call them sinkholes, because we really don't know what they are.
We don't know. Weirdest.
Deer nests.
Okay. Didn't know they had those, but there you have it.
It's rare. Only the big deer.
Very rare. So, I actually located it. He comes over and I turned around with this shit-eating smile on my face.
Exactly what I was going to say.
And I said, it's not an 8. It's a 10.
It was a 10. A very nice 10.
It's a nice 10. And so, of course, it took me about an hour and a half to finally field dress it because I was being as giddy as a little schoolgirl.
After it took us to drag back.
Oh, yeah.
It
Yeah.
was interesting.
Yeah, I was glad he took one side. Because that would have taken me a lot longer.
Let's just say the thorn bushes were not playing fair.
They weren't.
No.
No. Not pleasant.
At all.
So, harvested my first buck. I was
Big
with
one.
my best friend. And it just doesn't get much better than that.
Good times.
I'd already told my wife, Angela, that no matter how big this thing was, I was going to, and I said, mount the head. She thought that I was talking about something else. And then I had to say
Knowing this guy,
taxidermy.
that's understandable.
So I had to say taxidermy the head. So I was really glad that it was a bigger rack on the thing.
Pretty impressive, actually.
Taxidermy. Not bad. And once it comes back from the taxidermist, I will be sure to get some video of it. Nick, you want to be on that show too?
Possibly. If the price is right.
Hey! Beer?
You know it.
Okay. We could probably swing that.
All
All right. So, don't forget, the raffle, the Ghillie suit. It's a nice one. It has been worn twice.
In the woods.
But it's still in really good shape. You've seen it.
Right.
I'll put pictures
It's a
up.
nice one. Can I win? Am I eligible?
Well, no, you're not.
Why?
Because you already have one.
Point being.
You're not eligible.
That's
So,
not
as
fair.
we go ahead and go forward with this, and plus you drink my beer.
Good point. Good point.
There we have it.
But anyway,
All right. So don't forget to enter by just going ahead and subscribing to Twitter.
which I will do with a bunch of random names.
Absolutely. We got Twitter. We got my Facebook page, my blog. And we're going to be blowing some crap up here before too long.
Guaranteed.
It's going to be a good time.
Possibly snowman.
And if we get any more snow this season, we're definitely blowing up a snowman.
Yes.
We got another washing machine.
Yes, we do.
Okay. I'm working on getting
a front
car.
load.
Ooh, even better. I haven't blown one of those up yet.
We're about to.
All right. So, working on getting a car. I got a source on where I might be able to get an old car.
Yeah.
And we're not just going to blow the doors off this thing. No, we're going big. Just for you guys, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not for our enjoyment.
Well, we'd be lying if we
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget to join. Thanks for following along. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to have a lot of fun. Shit.